smell what the Plump is cooking.
Doesn't even rhyme.
Boom,
Doesn't even
boom, boom, boom. And him, he is also here. Welcome to the Extreme Rules predictions video, where as usual the winner will be walking away with this beautiful championship, which I've held for this many days, because I don't know off the top of my head. That's a little bit of extra editing work for you to do.
Thanks, mate. You lost a belt. You had another belt. You had one around your neck. What happened
Unimportant. Nerd belt.
Okay, nerd belt.
Nerd belt. And the loser, because it's Extreme Rules, we're going to revisit the worst punishments we've ever done.
Okay, what's your worst?
I discussed this in the video with Jack, actually, the other day.
Questions you most want to answer. They're really good too.
Yeah, you really enjoy editing those. For me, personally, my least favourite one was the gallon of milk, where I had the two big jugs
The gallon
of milk.
challenge, you have to drink a lot.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a really, really horrible time.
I enjoyed that one, personally.
What about yours?
Mine was the stomach camera challenge, where I had to drink some hot sauce and then have a camera inserted.
That's one of my favourites.
Oh, is it really?
A lot of people really like that one.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm definitely not losing.
That's right.
I do want to point out that I haven't been avoiding doing the paintball. We haven't found anyone that will allow us to do it. We have now. We're doing that next week, so it's a double challenge. So if I lose, which isn't going to happen, I'm going to get the paintballs on the bottom and then drink the hot sauce. If you lose, all you have to do is drink some milk. Who cares?
You'll get the paintballs on the bottom.
I'll still get the paintballs on my bottom.
Your bottom is still getting painted.
Correct.
Excellent. Oh, also, one last thing. But I mentioned questions you most want to answer, because I was talking with Jack, and he's like a little bit perturbed, you could say, about the fact that he has actually, if you check his Twitter feed out, been besting us both. At the predictions, quite embarrassingly. Right. So I thought for this one, it only makes sense, and it seems only fair if we invite Jack in to take part in the predictions. Jack, buddy. Jack.
Hello.
I feel like that's.
Hey, man.
How you doing? You alright?
Yes,
Hello.
good. Do you have your predictions?
I've got them on my phone. I'll check them in a second.
What are you
once
doing?
I've just
No,
got
go.
settled down
There's
there.
not room here. There's not room here. First room
here?
people don't want to see.
Look at watch. Look. Look. There you go.
It's tight, isn't
sorry,
it?
It's a bit tight.
It is
Yeah,
actually
it's
a bit
go and
tight,
get the bean bag if you're going to be in these videos.
It's fair, isn't it?
It's rubbish.
Yeah, but
It's rubbish. Look at this.
what are you doing?
Look at this.
No.
There you go. That is why there's a lock on the door.
You locked that.
I have locked that. Right then.
That's
What's
such a move.
What's the first match? What is the first match?
Oh, I really should.
Just a second, mate. Be there in a bit. What's the first match? Do the first match.
No, I
Do the
gotta.
first match.
No, I've got to let him.
No, just do the first. Give the people what they want. First match.
I'm really comfy, to be fair. First match: Rich Swann and Sasha Banks versus Noam Dar and Alicia Fox.
Keep going. Keep going. Grating now. Starting to hurt. Running out of breath. He's done.
Fox.
Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
Who
have you got?
and why? I have got the team of... Calm down. Calm down.
I
It's
really hurt my
okay.
throat.
I've got the team of the Swan Banks.
Very good.
Which is marketable.
Swanks.
The Swanks. You can't say wank.
I can.
Or
Swanks.
You can say swanks. The swanks.
The swankers.
The swankers. That's horrible, isn't it? Yeah, I've got the swankers on this one because Sasha Banks is in the team, and I just think they're going to give the win to her. I don't know what she's done wrong to be put in this position to begin with.
I agree.
But I still think she's winning, unless she's really up backstage.
No, she's definitely winning.
Yeah.
I think it's her versus Bliss is the next kind of
Makes sense.
mini feud for the
Logically,
title.
that makes sense.
Yeah. I completely agree. Swan and Banks. I just don't see Alicia Fox getting a pay-per-view win over anybody at this stage, even with lovely Noam.
Next up, Cruiserweight title.
Why are we both wearing a maroon hoodie?
Is
Is it like the predictions uniform?
I don't know. Do you want to take it off?
No.
Take yours off, if anything.
I'm not gonna take mine off.
This has got a bit tight.
Mine looks better on me.
Okay. Neville versus Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight title. Who have you got and why?
I got Austin Aries.
Have you?
Yes,
Why?
I do. I think now is the time.
No.
No.
I don't want to see Neville's reign end
Okay,
ever.
I'm gonna be frank with you. Neither do I. But I do think I'm thinking with my head this time.
Makes a change.
I think it's more likely that they're going to put the belt on Aries. I think Neville should hold it until WrestleMania and beyond. But I think it's Aries' time in their mind. And
Yeah.
I think he's going to do it.
The fact that they've had so many matches already does kind of make you think that they are going to eventually put the title on him. But
and Neville weaseled out of the last one.
he's doing that again with the help of TJP. He hasn't turned up on pay-per-view, and that's
No.
exactly what is going to happen. Sorry, Plumpy.
It's okay. That's all right. That's okay.
Stop looking down there.
Look at it. There it is.
Stop it.
Next up, you got the cage match pitting Team Extreme, the Hardy Boys, versus the team of what do you call them? I call them Shamzaro.
Well, that's not their name. Sheamus and Cesaro is what I would say, but Shazaro?
Shazaro?
Shazamus.
Sesamus.
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 That's
Lord
like
of
a
the
Harry
Sea.
Potter spell.
Sesamus! And then just this Irish dude appears and wrecks your bar. Anyway, who have you got and why?
I have got I don't want to say it again. Sheamus and Cesaro. I've got on this.
Sheamus and Cesaro.
I don't think the Hardys are doing much with the title, and I'd rather see them chase it. I still want them to stay in the title picture, but at this point, I think Sheamus and Cesaro really hot heel team.
Yep.
And it would really help them tremendously to have the title.
I think so. If they don't win it, what was the point of the heel turn? I think it really kills them if they turn heel, and then even with the heel turn, they can't get the gold. I think it really makes them look dumb. So I think, yep, Sheamus and Cesaro.
Oh, well done, man. That's not what you do there. It's a fist bump. Next up, it's Alexa Bliss versus Bayley.
Kendo stick on a pole.
Title. Yes. That's good to
Don't
see
forget
those
the
back.
stipulation.
Yeah, I apologise. Who have you got and why?
I got Bliss.
Yeah, me too.
I got Bliss. I think the reason why we haven't been seeing Nia Jax on TV is because this is the point where she aligns with Alexa Bliss and becomes sort of the Diesel to her Shawn Michaels.
That's good thinking. I really considered that.
I think there's got to be a reason why we haven't seen Nia Jax, because otherwise, why the hell isn't she feuding with Sasha? And I think it's to build her up to be an invincible bodyguard for
She
Alexa
could
Bliss.
really do with a role like that.
Yes.
Especially after Mania. Didn't help her out at all. In fact, nothing's helped her so far.
No, I mean, she lost really well at WrestleMania. Like, everyone had to team up to beat her. And they had this nice little interaction with Alexa Bliss and her during the kind of the coronation ceremony. And then, she's just done nothing.
She's somebody on the main roster, she's never had much of a personality. And that Diesel role could really... Well, she's got that. But I think that could really help her out. I'm nicking that.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, I was going Bliss anyway.
Okay, cool.
But, Nia's coming back. We'll both look silly if she doesn't now.
Sure will.
Especially me, because I stole it.
Also because of this.
On my face.
Yeah.
That too.
Next up, you have The Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship. If Dean Ambrose gets disqualified, he loses the title. Who have you got and why?
I think that stipulation makes it too obvious. Everybody thinks that he's going to get DQ'd thanks to Maurice or whatever and lose the title to Miz. And I just think they're going to swerve us. I think Dean is going to retain.
I think they're doing the double swerve, making you think that they're going to swerve you, and then they're going to swerve that. I think The Miz is taking the championship.
They're not clever enough. Not clever enough. They're not going to do that.
I think
they are.
I think Dean Ambrose is unhinged. I think
is.
we're looking at a repeat of Christian versus Randy Orton, where The Miz does something to provoke Dean Ambrose, and he gets him right in the plums, and that causes the DQ.
No, they're not going to... No. Ambrose... I'm not entertained by Ambrose very much anymore. But I understand his value, especially on the house show circuit.
Sure.
And especially holding the IC title.
I think the IC title is so much better on Miz.
I agree. Goodness me, I agree. No, Ambrose.
Okay, well, I'm going for The Miz. So, yeah. Yeah. Stop looking at my dick.
And finally, the main event, the number one contenders match. Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt.
Well remembered.
Thank you very much. 5 names.
Excellent.
I nailed it.
Well done.
After 3 takes. Who have you got and why?
I've got Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
It's between 2, and I'm going to guess you've got the other one. But it's either going to be Seth or Finn.
It's going to be Finn.
I think it's going to be Seth, because Great Balls of Fire... It's a year on from Seth versus Brock, which didn't end because The Undertaker teleported him to a locker room. Then I think you're also not giving away Finn losing too early. I think face Seth versus proper heel Brock is a really interesting dynamic. That's different from their last match. I'm really interested to see that. I think it's a hype match, but it's not the hype match, so you can build up to, you go Seth, then Braun, then Finn. The Observer last time I checked said it was between Seth and Finn.
Right.
Those are the two. And I agree Finn Balor is more likely, but I don't know. I think they're going to go with Seth and protect Finn because they see more money in him as an unbeaten, higher stakes warrior.
I'm not sure people really want to see Brock versus Seth, and that's why I'm going for Finn.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. I'm
I
bored
do.
by face Seth. I mean, a real heel Lesnar could help there. That could really add to his character. I just don't want to see it. Right,
so we're going to, as usual, put the drinking rules on the socials, but we've got a special one, which we are going to say now, which is...
Absolutely. Any time that I call you Adam by mistake, because that name is fairly deeply ingrained in my head after knowing you for 2 years.
Also, it has been your name for the last 27 years.
28 years.
You're old.
Whatever, that's embarrassing for you. Drink.
Drink 2 fingers, I say.
Two fingers.
It's an egregious mistake. And if I make the mistake, I will down my drink.
And I want to extend this to any video that goes on the channel. So all of this Adam's pipe bomb bollocks.
That's not my doing.
It's
That's
Plumpy's
not my
pipe
doing.
bomb. Well, if that happened, you can't let that happen. You've
You're-
got enough swing. Talk to the big wigs.
Sure.
And if that happens, you're downing a drink. And you'll start the night off. You might have to down 5 or 6 drinks to start the night off. That's got to stop happening. Your name is Plumpy.
Yes.
It
Yes,
will
that's true.
always be Plumpy. And you will be punished if you refer to yourself as Adam.
Okay. I want to stop being called Plumpy, though.
I'm
at
sure you
some
do.
Point.
Yeah, okay.
Can we... Are you sure we can't add it to the stipulations for this video that I can fight for the name Plumpy again?
I'm positive that can't happen.
Fuck's sake.
We will see you next week for our reactions.
Yes, indeed. Check back to WhatCulture Wrestling. We'll have a What Just Happened as usual, and of course our live reactions. And this guy being shot up the arse by a paintball gun as he
On the arse.
as he
Stop saying
downs
up the arse.
as he downs hot
Not
sauce.
as I down.
Yeah, we'll
Separate.
get Mike shooting you on the botty. He's probably a better shot than I am. You want to go up your hole.
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake.
Okay, we done?
Yes, I think so. Oh, is Jack still outside?
Yes, he is. I will
Is
let
he?
him in.
Why has he waited? The boy has no pride.
Hello.
Hey, Jack.
Coming in. Got the big bag?
Yeah, I've got it.
Good stuff.
You actually brought the beanbag. Okay. You can lay it here if you want, mate. But we have finished.
Oh, well, it's alright then, I'll just...
We did our predictions. Do you want to do yours?
I mean, I should, surely.
Yeah, go for it. Hang on, I'll put the microphone back. Right. Cool. Right, go for it, mate.
In a bit, Cock.
Bye, Jack.
Bye. Well, let's just, hang on. Okay, so first...